the man who sold his soul to save a nation. He signed a document that guaranteed his own death but saved his people from annihilation. In 1940, as Nazi Germany swept across Europe, one country stood directly in Hitler's path. Denmark. Other leaders fled or resisted and paid the price in blood. But Christian didn't run. He didn't fight with tanks. He fought with silence, dignity, and a strange kind of defiance. Small Christian rode his horse, alone, into the city, without guards, without weapons, and stared up at the foreign flag. But one man made a decision so shocking, so unthinkable, that it changed the course of Danish history. His name was King Christianix. When German forces demanded occupation, he agreed to surrender on one condition: the Nazis could never fly their flag over Danish government buildings. And when a German commander broke that rule, the next day, it was gone. But that's not the most shocking part. When Hitler began targeting Jews across Europe, Denmark's king did something no other monarch dared. He made a public statement. There are no Jewish citizens in Denmark, only Danes. According to legend, he even wore the yellow Star of David himself, in protest. Though modern historians debate if this actually happened. But what did happen is even more incredible. In 1943, the Nazis ordered the roundup of Danish Jews. He wasn't a war hero, but in a world falling apart, he used quiet courage to hold his country together. The watchful eye of a king who knew that real power doesn't always come from guns or crowns but from choosing to stand, even when you're told to kneel. In response, ordinary citizens, fishermen, teachers, families risked everything to smuggle over 7,000 Jews across the sea to Sweden. Almost every single Jewish Dane was saved. Christian X wasn't perfect. How many lives can be saved by one man's quiet resistance? And what would you have done if wearing a star meant risking everything? There are more untold stories like this, acts of bravery buried by time. Subscribe to discover the ones history tried to forget.